MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Standing in, Ricky Henderson. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, the left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself
First pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Soft liner to the right side, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So digging in now, Johnny Damon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
1-0.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Damon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Jason Giambi waits on deck. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Gloved by LeMahieu. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Giambi. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping in, Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Popped him up. And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 4.
So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's low.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks.
Leading off to the
Plate now, Reg-Season.
Reg-Season.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play here today sitting at exactly 100 runs driven in for the year. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Jackson stands at second with no outs. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 3-2 pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mantle's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So stepping in, Tony Kemp. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Left fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 31 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Settling in now, Eddie Matthews. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. you're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here it comes on 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Don Mattingly is on deck. No one out with a runner at second. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. Giambi fields it cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting it, the first baseman,
Don Mattingly will bat next. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. A man at third with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's set, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Catfish comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First delivery to him on the way. Austin Allen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now back.
And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Striding into the box, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Runner, yes.
At the plate now, Johnny Damon. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Damon is exactly a .260 hitter. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. So far on the year, Damon is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Trey Turner.
For the Yankees.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball in.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Here it comes. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Mickey Mantle is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, number 35 now on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. Smoke. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Into the box now, Eddie Matthews. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 out with the man at first. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Digging in to try it again, Reggie Jackson. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Olson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
In there, and it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Has a look, now the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Comes set, the 0-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The He's set. And the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, LeMahieu.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here now is Trey Turner, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Catfish comes set. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. On the season, Turner is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Johnny Damon. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Chopped at the plate. But that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Reggie Jackson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Jackson is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Ready with the 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another full count pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The right fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. J.B. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up, and there's 1 down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gehrig has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1. Wendelken rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. One out and a runner on third. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Aaron Judge is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eddie Matthews. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simeon. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Matt Olson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And there's ball one. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Roll, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Kemp brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
3-0 to him now. Two out here and a runner at second. And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Yusmeiro Petit is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
36, Yusmeiro Petit.
trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
Gary.
2-0 count, the pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Another full count pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Don Mattingly. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses again, 2-0. The pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Henderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitting .360. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Will Harris is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Will Harris.
Stepping up now, Austin Allen. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Ricky Henderson. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. There he goes. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2-0 count, the pitch. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Set to deal on 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lou Trevino.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Mike Trout will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. To short, hit hard. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The New York Yankees. Number 54. Goose Gossage.
Leading off the inning, Jason Giambi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jason Giambi.
First delivery to him on the way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and 1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
To third. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman,
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the A's 3. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first down.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the fourth ball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fingers is ready. Here he comes. 0-1.
It's out 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now in the box, Don Mattingly. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. Hits ball 1. They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two men are on with two men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with two away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Mariano Rivera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Tony Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Rivera was born in Panama. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Austin Allen. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
Nope, that's it.
Popped him up. Mattingly is under it. One down.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping into the box, Ricky Henderson. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Johnny Damon. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Kemp rounds third and is striding for home. He scores and the A's have tied it. It's a 4-4 game. Tag is there and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Liam Hendricks enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Liam Hendricks. Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
At the plate now, Trey Turner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Giambi gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! A solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mariano Rivera wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game.